Now go ahead. If my brother is as dead as you say he is, you shouldn't have a problem putting a bullet in my head.
You know what? It'd be a mistake to goad me.
Okay, well, don't be sentimental, man. Shoot me now, or I will walk across to the PCPD and tell them everything I know.
No. You won't.
You almost killed one of my dearest friends. You held 15 people, innocent people, hostage. You blew up my hotel, and you almost killed the woman I love. If I help you now, Jerry, I'll become an accessory. Is that what you want? You want the two of us rotting in prison for the rest of our lives?
I couldn't shoot you anymore, Alec. You could turn me in.
Oh, thanks.
In the end, we're still brothers, aren't we? Now you need to walk away and let me handle the mess that I'm in. Go!
There's just one problem with that, Jerry. See, Carly already knows that you're here. And as soon as she tells Sonny and Jason, they're going to come after you. So why don't you do yourself, me, and our mother a favor and leave town before we have to make arrangements for your funeral?
Go.
I need to see Mr. Corintho.
Yeah, well, he's not here.
Then I'll talk to Jason.
If you want to get an audience with Stone Cold, you'll have to wait in line.
Stay out of this.
Behind me.
Stay out of this. Jason's going to want to hear what I have to say.
Maybe you didn't hear the kid. Get in line or get out.
Well said, forceful one.
I ran into Coop in the alley behind the police station, and he was talking to this guy. I didn't get to see his face. He took off before I could, but I know it was Craig.
It could have been anybody.
No, Coop admitted it. He told me Craig was in town just so I would back off and let him handle it.
All right, what did Craig want?
Help with the cops. He said that he would kill Coop if he didn't cooperate. I mean, that's what Sonny's doing to him, too, right? Coop becomes a cop and then gives information to you and Sonny just so he could stay alive.
Coop's talking way too much.
No, he only told me today after I already saw Craig.
How do you know that he isn't lying to cover for his old boss? If he's loyal to anybody, wouldn't it be Craig?
I was locked in that vault for hours with Coop. I got to know him. He's not a psycho like Craig. Yeah, he made a bad decision, but I don't blame him. I mean, I wouldn't turn down $1 million for a few minutes of work, but now he's stuck between Craig, you, and Sonny, and I just don't want him to get hurt.
Does he know where to find Craig or how to contact him?
Well, that's why I'm here. Coop said... Hello? Okay, you made the right decision. I'll call you in a few minutes, okay? Craig agreed to meet Coop in the Rush Street alley in 15 minutes. The rest is up to you.
All right, thanks for the information. You should leave.
No, wait. What about Coop? I mean, I know he wasn't supposed to tell me about Sonny, but I didn't really give him a choice.
That's actually up to Sonny.
Coop just set up Craig for you. He risked his life to prove he's loyal to Sonny, and I'm not leaving here until I know he's not going to get hacked up or shoved into some barrel or whatever it is.
Keep your voice down, and you're out of this now. That's it.
Craig is waiting in an alley. When Coop doesn't show up, Craig's going to know it was a setup and Coop's going to be dead, which is what he was trying to prevent in the first place. Jason!
Hey, I don't
have time right now. Spinella, you call me as soon as you get something. Got it?
Yes. What were you talking to Jason about?
Personal.
How well do you know Sonny or Jason?
Come on, Coop, pick up the phone.
Are you listening to me?
No, I'm not.
Dude, the Jackal's not in a receptive mood, okay? So either be gone or be squashed by the forceful one, okay? Okay.
You can take off. I got him.
Well, were you planning on saying goodbye?
The only way to make sure you're safe is if I leave town. If I'm gone, Craig has no reason to go after you.
But I told Jason about the meeting with Craig. He's going to take care of it.
I know Craig is not that easy to get rid of.
When Sonny wants someone to disappear, Jason makes it happen.
This will never be over, Maxie. Unless I leave. It's the only way to make sure you're safe.
Well, you're not leaving.
Watch me.
Well, I had the maid take off all the tags and wash these so Lila could start wearing them right away.
That was very thoughtful of you.
Well, I know how sensitive her daughter's skin can be. I just didn't want the nanny forgetting to wash them and her breaking out a rash or anything, so...
You're a very loving and caring mother, Sky.
I try to be.
You know better than anyone what suits our daughter. Which is why I find it surprising that you pay so little attention to the outfits that you buy, Lila Ray.
Well, what's wrong with it?
You told me you hated yellow, that you thought it made Lila look jaundiced.
Well, it did when she was first born.
Then why buy it?
Because it's an adorable dress and I can't wait to see her in it.
Or maybe it was the first thing you could grab off the rack.
Why would I do that?
To prove to me that you actually went shopping, rather than where you really were.
Oh, that's absurd.
Is it? Then why did Sonny's man from the coffee house recognize you?
Mr. Corintho, I need to talk to you.
I'm not sure. Double stress.
You're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Okay?
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Good. Then back off.
All right.
Craig's back. Double security at the hotel.
Listen to me.
Okay. Let me call you back. I thought I told you to take care of this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Corintho. It won't happen again.
Get him out of here. I don't have time for this right now.
Your life is on the line here.
Okay, wait a minute. Let him in. Close the door.
Alcazar had a meeting with the guy behind the counter. He paid him a lot of money to poison you.
Benny?
Yeah, he's probably worked here since, the place opened, right? Makes him the perfect guy to take you out.
Here's your espresso, boss.
You know what? It smells kind of funny. Did you scorch some beans?
No. Made it the same as I always do.
Can you taste it? See if maybe it's the same?
Why don't I just make a new cup?
Why don't you just drink this one?
No.
Why, Vinny?
It's poison.
Because?
Alcazar paid me to kill you.
I had a feeling I might be seeing you. So tell me, Mr. Morgan, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
Unfinished business.
As I recall, our last meeting was cut short by you sitting vigil at your ailing father's side. How is Howling Allen?
He's dead. And you're gonna pay!
Come on, Sky. Give me a reason, any reason why Sonny's barista would recognize you, other than that you've been visiting Sonny's office. Is that where you're going when you're supposedly running errands? Or buying clothes a fashion plate like you would never dream of putting on our daughter?
You know what? I've had it about up to here with having to justify every single move that I make. But constantly trying to prove myself to you. Well, how about we flip the script for a change? How about you start proving a few things to me?
This is a rather problematic place for a shootout, don't you think? We're practically on top of the PCPD.
Maybe you were too busy playing the mental cripple to fully appreciate what was going on. Well, let me remind you. In order to protect you, I put myself into the line of fire. So all of Sonny's anger and suspicions got diverted to me. So we had a few ugly confrontations.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to tax your feeble brain. Really, it's a miracle that I'm still around to tell the tale because Sonny had all the chances in the world to eliminate me because my big protector was faking brain damage and using me as a decoy to run his business.
I have apologized for that.
Yeah, and I've forgiven you. And I am trying to trust you again. Too bad you can't say the same thing.
So in the world according to Sky, Sonny's barista recognizing you shouldn't raise any suspicion at all.
Sonny's barista probably recognizes me because he saw me walking into Sonny's office through the coffee house. That is why I look so familiar to him. Is that enough of an explanation for you?
Well, I'm sorry you're upset. I do want to blame you.
Who cares? You've already stolen my daughter. What the hell else do I have to lose?
You can come back in now.
Where's Benny?
Okay, first of all, you went through a lot of trouble to prove yourself to me. Don't start asking questions that only have compromising answers.
Got it. Is there something else that I can help you with?
Yes, you can. And you can tell me everything you heard, everything you saw when you were casing Alcazar's house.
It wasn't much, really. I mean, the window was closed the whole time while Carly was there, and then Alcazar opened it.
Okay. Carly was at Alcazar's?
Yeah, they won a few rounds. It's kind of hard to tell who won.
You're just not a good enough shot. How do you feel by involving innocent bystanders?
Go.
I thought you might feel this way.
So when you're done with the paper, we'll go to the movie. Sounds good?
I suppose the most convenient thing would be for you right now to kill me. I'm sure you have hundreds of ways of making people disappear and having it seem like an accident. And then you could have our daughter free and clear.
You stop it. I have no intention of killing her, Scott. I love you.
Well, you've got an awfully strange way of showing it.
Well, maybe it would help if you saw things from my point of view. I am no stranger to betrayal. I have lost every member of my family. I come to this town. I fall in love with this crazy woman named Carly. Marry her. No sooner were my vows hanging in the air than she turned on me. Then you come along, my real chance at lasting love. I'm looking out for you, and you betray me too.
Oh. Let's not rewrite history, okay, Lorenzo? You lied to me. You sent me out to fight a war I had no idea how to fight. I did my best. And for what? For nothing. Because you were fully capable the whole time. And when Rick started to work me, did I cave? Oh, you bet I did. In reaction. So call me weak. Call me stupid. But don't you dare accuse me of being the one who broke trust out of nowhere. You did that. You broke it first. I just did what I had to do to protect myself. And our daughter.
Which is exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I want Lila Ray to have both her parents. You just kind of have to indulge me a little bit longer.
Oh, stop acting like I have a choice.
Alcazar was coming down on her pretty hard about something. Carly seemed a little shocked at first, but then she got fired up. She went toe-to-toe with him. And she slammed out, and then he showed up for his half of the payoff. What's going on?
I'll fill you in. All right, thanks. You can go. What do you got?
Okay. I found Craig in an alley by the PCPD. We got some shots off at each other, but some kids walked in and light a fire and had to let them go.
That's not what I want to be hearing right now.
I'm not done. Sonny, there's another problem.
You're not helping.
Damn straight I'm not. You can't just up and go. Talk about waving a red flag.
Adults voluntarily disappear all the time.
Maybe if they're not a police officer in training, but if you drop off the face of the earth, my dad's going to initiate an investigation. How long do you think he's going to have to dig before he finds out who you really are or your part in the hostage crisis? They're never going to stop looking for you. You'll have to change your name to Buford and move to some bayou and eat swamp birds or something.
I will miss that crazy mind at work.
So don't go.
If I don't leave, Craig could come after you.
Why is everybody acting like Craig is some invincible killing machine? He's human, which means he has weaknesses. We just have to find them.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Besides, for all we know, Jason's taken Craig out already.
I still have Sonny to contend with. He knows that I was one of the hostage takers, and he made it real clear to me that if I ever told anyone about our deal, that those would be the last words I ever said. All right, so I'm not seeing a whole lot of great alternatives here. Either I leave town or I die.